Let me ask you a question. When you use your phone, do you ever truly feel secure? We've all been taught to worry about clicking on the wrong link or downloading a shady app. But what if your phone's security had less to do with you and more to do with where you live? What if the country you're in determined whether your calls were truly private, your data was protected from misuse, and your messages were secure from government snooping? Today, we're going to look into a question that sounds like a clickbait title, but holds a profound truth. Is there one country in the world where phones are actually secure? We're going to explore what true digital security looks like at a national level, and we'll point to a country that has been a global leader in this fight for privacy. But this video isn't just about them. It's about revealing a universal truth, that even in the most secure places on Earth, your ultimate security rests in your own hands. This is a journey to find the safest place on the digital map, and the answer might surprise you. To find a country that can claim the title of most secure, we can't just guess. We have to establish the criteria. What would such a place need to have? It's not just about having good antivirus software. A truly secure nation would have a multi-layered approach, a combination of technology, legislation, and culture. Here are the 3 pillars of a nation with truly secure phones. 1. Strong legal frameworks. This is the most crucial part. A country's laws must prioritize citizen privacy. We're talking about things like the right to data portability, the right to be forgotten, and strict limits on what companies can do with your data. A government can't simply ask a phone company for access to your data without a strong, justified legal basis. 2. Mandatory security standards. This goes beyond what an individual can do. We're looking for countries that pass laws requiring companies to build security directly into their products. For example, a country that makes it illegal to sell a router with a default, easily guessable password, or that forces phone manufacturers to provide security updates for a defined period of time. A recent and powerful example of this is the EU's new Cyber Resilience Act, which came into force in late 2024. This groundbreaking law requires manufacturers to build cybersecurity directly into all connected devices and software from the very beginning. This means that things like smartwatches, smart speakers, and even your smartphone's operating system have to meet a certain level of security just to be sold in the EU. 3. A culture of privacy. Laws are only as good as their enforcement. A country needs a culture where digital privacy is a fundamental human right, not just a luxury. This is a place where citizens, companies, and the government all understand that data is a valuable asset that needs to be protected, not a commodity to be exploited. With these criteria in mind, many countries are making strides. But one country in particular has a unique history and legal foundation that makes it a true contender for the title. So, which country is it? If you're looking for a nation that has truly embedded privacy into its legal and cultural DNA, you have to look at Switzerland. Switzerland is a country renowned for its commitment to privacy. Its tradition of banking secrecy and political neutrality has been a global standard for decades. This cultural commitment extends directly to its digital laws. Article 13 of the Swiss Constitution guarantees every person the right to privacy and protection against the misuse of their data. Building on that, the new Federal Act on Data Protection, FADP, which came into effect in late 2023, is a comprehensive legal framework that many consider to be on par with the EU's GDPR. But here's where the technicality comes in. While the FADP is similar to the GDPR, it has a few key differences that make it stand out. For example, the FADP can impose fines of up to 250,000 Swiss francs against a responsible individual, not just the company, for data protection violations. This puts a real personal risk on the people in charge of handling your data, and it's a powerful incentive to get it right. It also has a unique extraterritorial scope, applying to data processing that has a relevant effect in Switzerland, even if the company is based abroad. Because of these strong laws, Switzerland has become a haven for companies that build security and privacy-focused technology. This is why a company like Threema, a highly secure messaging app, is based in Switzerland. Threema is a perfect example of a company built to thrive under these laws. It doesn't require a phone number or an email address to use. It has end-to-end encryption, and it minimizes the data it collects. The fact that a company like this can exist and flourish in a country speaks volumes about the national commitment to privacy. So, in many ways, Switzerland is a perfect example of a country where phones can be uniquely secure. The laws are in place, the culture values privacy, and the technology exists. But here's the kicker. Even in Switzerland, your phone is not safe from all threats. The idea of one country being a digital fortress is, unfortunately, a myth. While Switzerland and other nations with strong laws, like the nations of the European Union with the GDPR and the new Cyber Resilience Act, provide an excellent legal safety net, they can't protect you from every threat. Let's talk technicality for a moment. We mentioned a zero-day exploit in our last video. A zero-day exploit is a software vulnerability that is unknown to the software developer, and the research shows that these vulnerabilities are being exploited in real time. For example, in 2025, an Apple zero-day was discovered that was being used in extremely sophisticated attacks against specific targeted individuals. Similarly, a Microsoft SharePoint zero-day was exploited by state-sponsored groups to hack into UK organizations. These are attacks that bypass all the security a company or a government has put in place. No law can prevent a zero-day exploit from a foreign government. The malware is on your device, and it's stealing your information. No government, no matter how committed to privacy, can protect you from that. And then, there's the human element. The weakest link in any security chain is always the person holding the device. No government can protect you from social engineering. That's when a bad actor tricks you into giving them access to your data. They can pretend to be a friend, a family member, or a colleague, and send you a link to a malicious website. This is a global threat that bypasses national laws. So this leads to the most important point of the entire video. Your phone security has less to do with where you are and everything to do with what you do. The most secure country on earth is the one you build for yourself with good digital habits. It's a country built on strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and a healthy dose of skepticism. No government can install those for you. So, is there a country where phones are actually secure? The answer, as you now know, is both yes and no. Yes, countries like Switzerland and the nations of the European Union have built incredible legal and cultural frameworks that provide a level of privacy that many other countries can only dream of. But no, because ultimate security is not a geographic location. It's a personal mindset. The biggest threat to your phone is not a foreign government or a shady hacker from a distant land. It's your own complacency. It's the simple act of clicking on a link you shouldn't, reusing a password, or failing to update your phone's software. So I urge you to take action right now. Don't wait for your government to pass a law. Go to your most important online accounts and enable two-factor authentication. Share this video with someone you care about, because in the end, the most secure place you can be is with the knowledge to protect yourself. Don't hesitate to click the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss any of our informative content. In our modern, digitally connected world, the increasing number and complexity of cyber threats can be overwhelming. To effectively protect your most important data, you need specialized help. That's why you should visit us at Tileris.com. Here, our AI agents and powerful cybersecurity applications are ready to provide a complete defense for your digital life. Our cutting-edge technology excels at finding threats in real time, identifying weaknesses, and proactively stopping attacks. To begin securing your future, you can simply ask for a personalized demo or a professional consultation, and our experts will handle the rest. Don't wait for a data breach to happen. Take action now. Visit Tileris.com today to secure your digital life. Thank you for watching and be safe out there.